Okay, so now we're going to talk about the debrief, about how it felt, for you while you did the behavior rehearsal.
Okay.
How did it feel for you?
I say I was a little nervous, especially having you and Stacy in there watching me do it and having the video camera on me.
Okay, that's good. I like your honesty.
But I mean, I do think that it helped. It helped with the distractions, kind of, because that's honestly what our class is gonna, prepare us for.
Right, right.
Is the distractions. I did make some realizations of, you know, what I do need to fix for the when I'm actually in the class, like writing down my examples. I had it on my notes as my 3 goals and my 3 stops.
Okay.
But I wanted to, where it was at 3 goals and 3 stops when I was telling him to him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna redo my notes and do it every other one, or kind of make it where it's broken up a little bit, so they change it up instead of 3 goals at the beginning and 3 stops, because that got me confused, and with a little bit of distractions, it got me a little confused. So I've made those notes.
Okay, that's good.
Change.
So you're going to modify that.
Yes.
Good. Do you see the benefit in teaching classroom expectations to the children?
Yeah, because I think that it helps them understand. They behave. I think children behave better when they know what to expect. You know, if they know what the kind of what the rules, or what our expectations of their behavior is. And I think they understand that better. Like, we expect them to walk in the classroom, or we expect, keeping our friends safe. And I think it makes them think too, that if we say keep our friends, how do we keep our friends safe? Thinks it makes them think about it.
Right. So. Okay, good. All right. Let's look at the learning objective for the skill set rubric, and then we'll kind of here. The learning objective is. Want to read that?
At circle time, Stephanie will teach the children classroom expectations using visuals, puppets to determine stop and go examples of what the expectations means. We know the children understand the expectations when 75%, or 8 out of 11 of them, can correctly classify an example as a stop and go during circle.
Good. So, from the specific feedback that I have for you, like in watching the video, I think you gave very clear examples of what you wanted the children to do, and that was good. And you also gave like a choice, and we're learning that where you gave Avery a choice. Do you want to do blah, or do you want to do that? Yeah. And and that was really, really good. Gave her a choice. And then you were very positive in telling what the children want them to do. You use good voice modification, modulation, where it was kind of quiet, but then that's good, because then you can really, it makes you want to listen more, when it really, they say that really does help with the children. They have to be quiet because they can't hear if you're. I like that. And you use really good examples. I think the examples were really good. In the stop and go. Okay. That was good.
The only thing I noticed with that was, like, I didn't really have one for listening to the teacher. Oh. So that's what I made instead of the walking one at the end that I did, I will do one that's more directed to listening, like, the teacher asked for a friend, or a friend asked.
Here, do you want to write that down? Yeah. Go ahead and write that down.
Well, like a friend asked for, like Blackie asked Alligator to stop what he was doing, and because he didn't like it, but Alligator listened to his words, because I think that would be a third. Yes, I needed a third go. Okay. So it'd be Alligator actually listening to his friend.
How do you think, like, you could write that down, that would make it more simple for you.
Well, like right here now, I've got, because I told you earlier that
Okay.
I was going to have it switch. So I've got for me, like, take a toy as a stop. And then my next one be running in class.
Okay.
And the next one be cleaning room. An example of that as a go.
Mm-hmm.
And then reading a book and sharing.
Mm-hmm.
And then then, Blackie throws the toy as a
Okay.
stop. And then this one would be, I think I had it down listening teacher, but I think our friends really need to learn more of listening sometimes to our friends.
Yeah, they
So,
do. They do.
Listening to friend when they say stop.
Okay.
Because I think that's something we've been teaching for our friends to tell them to stop.
Exactly.
When they don't like somebody doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Exactly. I think that would be really good. So those are good examples.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that would be, and I think if you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'll be good. Because I think,
Well, we had agreed, I know in our thing we had said 3 of each.
Oh,
3
okay.
stops, 3 goes.
Oh, yeah.
So.
There you go. I like it.
Yes.
Okay, good job. Okay. Learning objective. So, do you see, as you view the behavior rehearsal, do you see anything else that you might change or add?
I know I added like an extra time explaining the rules, but we had so many different distractions. I wanted to go over the rules one more time.
Okay.
Before we did the game, so they understood, because we had a few distractions during my time giving them the rules. So I figured one more time going over the rules that would give them that fresh in their mind, so they would be able to play the game.
Yeah, that is very good.
And then I think I did it one more time at the end just to make sure that they understood, and then transitioned into going.
Yeah, so that you had a purpose behind that.
Yeah, that was the reason, because I was looking at it and I'm like, well, we had so many distractions. Let's go over it one more time just to make sure. So.
And I think repetition is how they learn, right? Yes. Okay, good. Let's see. All right. Oh, and one thing that I was going to suggest too is that, like, when you do the puppets, is to have like other props with you.
That's what that was another thing I did write that on my card.
Good.
Was for my fourth thing to bring was toys.
Yeah, to have a little prop. I think that just helps give the visual for it. Well, good. So. All right. Okay. 5, 6. Okay, so let's go over the skill set rubric and make sure that you did everything. Steph will collect the items needed in circle time to teach the classroom expectations.
I brought the ones that we have listed, and then we're just going to add toys.
Okay, yeah. So, let's go ahead and add that.
You can either,
toys or other props too.
Yeah.
It depends what your examples are.
I may just bring something, like the bean bags, which are kind of.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. If those are still in our room next week.
Yeah, they are. No, they're always in our room.
Okay.
Okay, good. Other props. We got that down. So you met that. And then during circle time, after our rituals, staff will review the classroom expectations, referring to the posters with words and visuals. Good. Yeah. Do you think like another modification is to put a picture up for the keep our toys safe?
If we can find a picture,
okay.
I think
let's do that.
Because we were pointing at the pictures, I think all of them probably should have a picture.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, put a picture up.
And
for toys. Okay. Do you want to give the number 3?
Steph will give examples of how the children can comply with the classroom expectations. For example, keep our bodies safe by walking in the room, keep our friends safe by keeping our hands and feet to ourselves, keep our room and toys safe by helping during cleanup, putting the toys back where they belong. Listen to our teacher and friends by friends' words by doing what they are saying,
Mm-hmm.
or not doing something that they tell you to stop.
Okay.
So,
How would you rate that?
I think I did.
Okay.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right. And then that we're going to
Yes.
delete because getting feedback from the children. I think that would
made
be
it,
for
yeah.
another time.
Yeah.
Because I think it's too much talking, and even though they're, I think the game does involve their involvement, So I think that just makes it way too long for one circle time.
Yes.
And then I'll play the game of stop and go using puppets to model the right way and the wrong way of following expectations discussed with children. Yep, 3, stop and go.
Yes.
Good. Okay, and I think, and children transition to snack.
Yes.
Good. Good job.
Yay.
All right.
All right.
We did that. And then we need to look at the professional development plan, because we need to do the implementation to make sure that we're gonna. Implementation is what is saying that we're going to continue doing what we're learning.
Okay.
So it's implementing what we're learning throughout the year.
Yes.
To keep it going. So let me get that. I have the professional development plan. Skill set rubric. I know I do. So I got it. There it is. You got it.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so that we're going to go, and the learning objective here is the same. At circle time, Steph will teach the children classroom expectations using the visuals and puppets, and for the different stop and go examples of what the expectation means. We know the children understand expectations when 75%. Good. Then we'll go to the implementation.
Have that page?
No, we don't. Okay,
I have 2 or 3. No, I don't.
Let's see, not in the back. I know I got it, because let me stop this.